Hey, what's up everyone? Welcome to Half-Life 2 Episode 2. This is the last review in my series of the Half-Life and Half-Life 2 games. As you know, Half-Life 2 Episode 2 is the latest game for the Half-Life 2 series. Not just the scene alone with the music I found to be really cool. I particularly like the music. Some sort of train wreck happened. I believe from the City 17 explosion, which sent a shockwave, and then I think we escaped by a train. And the shockwave affected the train and it crashed.
Gordon? Oh, Gordon, thank God you're okay. Hold on a sec. I'll get you out of there. Ah. Let's hope this still works. Stand back. Here goes.
She's gonna use the gravity gun to get me out of here.
Wow. I forgot what a kick this thing has. Here, you take the gravity gun. You're better with it than I am. When I couldn't find you, I got... I know. I shouldn't have worried. Well, we should keep moving. I'm sure the Combine haven't forgotten about us. I heard Vortigaunts a few minutes ago. Maybe they're still around. We've got a long way to go to find my dad. It'd be nice to have
what
some
I
extra
mentioned
help.
in my previous video, episode 1, was that there was a problem in episode 2 with Alex Van speaking. You can hear us clearly speaking right now. The audio is working fine. However, when I had played this game before, and when loading it from my Steam, the game would load, I would start a new game, but then when I got to the part where Alex started speaking to me, I saw the subtitles on the screen, but I didn't hear her speaking. And so it took me a while to figure this out. Some have said you got to opt out of the beta participation to solve the problem with Alex not speaking and any other characters not speaking. But for this video, the way I solved it was that I opted into the beta participation, which has the most current updates.
It's like the first days all over again.
Which all of which are in the beta stage.
I hope we don't get many more.
And not officially, I think, finalized, but they are the most up-to-date fixes, and I opted in, and I started a new game in episode 2, and when I got to the scene where Alex started speaking to me with the subtitles, I heard the audio too of her voice. So that's how I fixed it.
I wouldn't be surprised if the rebels use this place.
And if you've never played this game before, the Rebels is a reference to citizens or civilians that have taken up arms against the Combine. That's why they call them the Rebels.
Zombies.
Just the weight of that mining cart. Well, it looks like a mining cart, but just the weight of it alone it can't be chucked like a barrel can, which can be used as a weapon. Okay, that thing that's just you saw with that red glowing bomb in his hand, that's a zombie. And those guys can be dangerous. If that bomb does go off and you're nearby it.
Okay, a communication center. Let's see if we can get out a message to my dad. Dr. Kleiner and my dad are up north at an old missile base. I hope they're still using this frequency. They're trying to help launch a... Ah, here we go. Damn. What now? Huh. If I were to... Let me see if I can get it working again. What a mess. This could take a while. Hey, if you have any blinding insights into how to fix this, go for it. Not sure what I did, but it worked. Now, to check in. White Forest! White Forest, this is Alex Vance. Do you read? White Forest, come in. White Forest, are you there?
Alex! My goodness! Is that
There's the voice of Dr. Kleiner.
Gordon, too. We're okay. We made it out
And
of
he's
City
got-
17.
Alex, thank God.
He's got Alex's father there, Eli
Don't
Vance.
worry, Dad. We're fine. But something really strange is happening with the Citadel.
Oh yes, we've been monitoring the situation. The raw discharge of the meltdown has been
They
focused
fear it
into
can
a
turn into a
coherent
super
beam
portal.
of portal energy.
It's the Combine. They're trying to open another gateway.
Yes, what you're seeing is the infancy of a super portal. If it attains full strength,
It'll be the 7-hour war all over again. Except this time we won't last 7 minutes.
My God.
And there's that reference to
Gordon,
the 7-hour
What if
war,
that's why they were sending so much data from the Citadel? So that
data
from which
from
the
Citadel?
entire
in the control room, they were feeding huge volumes
population
of
of
data
the Earth
directly
was
into
subdued
the core
by the
destruction
Combine.
sequence.
Magnuson, did you hear that? I'll bet it's the Combine portal
into
code.
submitting to the Combine,
I'm not deaf.
I downloaded the whole packet.
to the
They've been
Combine
chasing us ever since.
race.
Well, of course they have. You see, Kleiner, it's the linchpin of all of their plans.
Well, I can see that. I never said...
somewhere in that sequence, they would have had to establish a connection with the far side. What you have there, young lady, is the specific contact code for the Combine overworld. Good God. If I am right about this, and I have no reason to doubt myself, you are carrying the very code Dr. Mossman had hoped to recover. Now, how soon can you get here?
Well, we'll have to get our bearings, but we can
There
definitely...
is no time to waste. We'll need to step up the launch schedule. And now, as soon as you get here with the signature data, we'll encode the satellite and get the damn thing into orbit. Get here as quickly as you can, you two.
Dad? Dad!
Ongoing sector
You're breaking
sweep.
up! Come in!
So we have to
Dad,
get
are
there,
you
bring some
there?
sort of code,
Dad!
I think, to them,
Continuous surface
no.
sector sweep. Remote
and
compliance.
They're still
then they're gonna be able to
tracking.
launch a missile,
Need to keep moving.
Passive signature imprint.
which I think they will use to
Mandate
destroy the super
subliminal
portal.
restrictions.
Come on, this way.
Is that a poison head crab? I guess I'll never find out. We killed it. Oh no. Yeah, that it looks
Those
It looks
ribbons
so-
look like they've seen some use
a
recently.
black color, and poison head
We should
crabs
find a
are
way
of
out
a
there.
black color. Now they can't kill you, but they can reduce you down to 1 health, and nearby enemies can then take you out.
Nice. That did the trick. I can always count on you to find a way through.
I mean, the use of physics in this game is unreal.
The White Forest. He's been hoping for the day when he could launch a satellite to tap into the old array they set up at Black Mesa.
Especially
But
with the
getting
idea of a
launch off
gravity
while the Combine
gun.
was intact, there was just no way. I'm not sure how they'll use this. What was that?
Now that's the sound of a hunter.
Did you hear that?
Which is a new enemy character introduced into this series, the Half-Life 2 series.
Shh, quiet. We're not alone.
Right now we can only hear it. But sure enough, we'll see it soon.
Hey, can you figure out a way to get this gate
Nah, I
open?
can't get through there. It's just too small. So I gotta find another way.
Careful up there. I'll keep watch out here. That worked.
You can hear it now. Look at that. There it is. I think it stands about 7 feet tall. Because when standing next to them in Gmod, they're always taller than you. But sure enough, we'll get a comparison here, unfortunately, in this example.
Oh my god.
Yeah, she takes quite a beating. I don't know how the hell anyone could survive that. With metal prongs going right through their chest, but through their spine and out their chest, but.
Kara! Jam! Cool!
Is Vortigern's gonna try and prevent it from dying.
Alex Vance, what harm has come? Ah, the free man. I am pleased to see at least you are unharmed. But the Alex Vance, her condition is grave. Healing her will require more than I alone can conjure. Let me summon my kin. My kin will meet us at a sheltered location beneath the surface. We must move
So
her
it sounds
there
that it's like
quickly.
one of his
I will
kin
stabilize
had
her
spoken
if the
back
free
to him
man
in the
will provide
distance.
us with protection. Let us hurry, free man. Help awaits us in the mines.
We have a long journey to get to the mines.
Must hasten. Her state is delicate.
Here's where we gotta go, and I get myself a crowbar.
Perhaps the Freeman can restore this elevator's functionality. Use care.
return by another path.
Okay, so unfortunately I get separated from the Vortigaunt. He'll be taking another path, and then now I'm all alone. The trick with this part is just you gotta definitely do as it says. You gotta hold down on E, otherwise it'll just start falling to the ground and I have to jump off here. I don't know why an antline disappears and oh yeah. It does return again. I must be thinking of some other scene, which I think is in this video, in which I see in a similar environment a fast zombie come out from out of nowhere, start attacking. And this must be the ninja version of the head crabs. This little poison head crab dodges so many of my bullets. Either that or I suck at shooting, but head crabs can be really difficult to shoot sometimes. Or even to land a hit with a melee weapon. And what I don't realize in this instance is that the poison head crab can't kill you. It'll just reduce you down to 1 health. It is a huge problem if you have other enemies around. Then it becomes much more dangerous. But I think after you reduce down to 1 health, your health goes back up because your suit administers some sort of antidote. Now right here you see me, this is kind of funny throughout this video. I'm hitting these glowworms with, or these larvae with a crowbar. But all you have to do is simply step over them.
Toxin levels detected.
But I discovered that later on in the video. This thing here is, I think, they're even more dangerous than the antlion. They're called the antlion worker, and I recently made a Gmod video with them fighting for alongside the antlion horde, alongside the antlions and antlion guards. And they're really effective for range DPS. And the sounds they make are also very annoying and loud. Which, even though this is not a live gameplay or a commentary, it's just a voiceover. For me to hear this in my video editor, it's like freaking annoying to my ears. The sounds they make. Now to find this this little passage, to find this hole actually took a while because it was very well hidden. So I had to edit that part out. Took me like a few minutes to find it. Damn, those things can jump. I'm facing twos. Okay, so another thing I mentioned, I think it was in the Half-Life video. Let me see, was it a Half-Life or was it the Half-Life Blue Shift video? That they have aim assist. Now in this game, there is no aim assist, I don't think, and if there is, even if there is, I'm not using it. So the placement of my shots was gonna be. Obviously, someone with aim assist is going to have better shots than somebody without. But sometimes aim assist, I noticed even in that Blue Shift videos, it wasn't placing the aim on the most critical areas of the enemy. So it's probably best just to leave aim assist off. I don't know, but maybe in the Half-Life series there was no option to turn it off, so I'm not even sure of that. So we got some barnacles. Look at that. It caught an antline. Wow, I just went from 63 to 20 something miles, now to 38. I think I picked up somehow. And just to quickly get myself out of that situation, by pressing the right mouse button, it does a more drastic shot with the shotgun than by using the left mouse button.
Minor laceration detected.
Now, combination of antline and antline worker, it's a dangerous combination. One will close in for the melee, combat. Another one will just do ranged DPS. It's a good thing I have a shotgun for this. I mean, this thing is so fast moving that it's hard to even place a good shot. And I'm missing horribly here. Except for this instant. So I got him good there. So right here, as I was mentioning before, just by stepping over these larvae, you can get health that way instead of just using a crowbar or whatever. Even though this is not on the highest difficulty, the average person or someone who's new to the game or who's coming back after, I don't know, X amount of years playing this game for a second playthrough, who comes to this part, even though it won't be on the highest difficulty, you still will die a lot of times. I mean, I found myself dying quite a few from these antlion workers. So, but I edited all that out just to save time. Now this is a very, very cool part coming up.
You idiot. That's Gordon Freeman. The Vortigaunt said he was on the way. Dr. Freeman, Alex Vance is over here. The board's trying to patch her up.
Freeman, it is well. Alex Vance clings to the margins. My kin are still some distance away. For now, we must not be disturbed.
Yeah, well, about that. As long as you're down here, Freeman, maybe you can give us a hand. Let me show you how the antlion sensors work. Got some supplies
in the meantime,
over
we're
here
in
if you
trouble.
need 'em. Health and ammo. That's
For some reason, antlions keep coming through these tunnels to this area. And they're especially attracted to the sound of larvae being
more lights mean more antlions. When a tunnel lights up, we move a few turrets in front of it.
especially
Pretty
attracted to
simple,
the
hey, Doc?
larvae being stepped on,
Doc,
which
on the way
unfortunately
here, you weren't followed, were you?
happened to me.
Doc. We're on edge because this place is riddled with antlions.
The board says as long as we don't step on their grubs, they shouldn't hear us this far from the nest.
Yeah, well, that's a theory I'd rather not test. We're down to our last two turrets.
Oh, they
Even
call
these
them
are held
grubs.
together by baling wire and duct tape at this point. Nice to
Unfortunately, I
have them in
stepped on a
pinch,
whole bunch,
but I
but
wouldn't exactly trust them with my life. Hey, Griggs, you might want to show Dr. Freeman where we keep the supplies.
these guys don't really know that. But
Down there by the fort. Everything you need for doctoring.
having said that,
What light?
that's the reason why a lot more antlions are going to be showing up now. And one of these characters will be stating that to Freeman on why there's a lot more antlions showing up after Freeman entered their base.
Did you see that?
One red light is not a threat. So I placed the other turret on the opposite side because I know from experience that that's going to be the next place where the aliens come from.
Over here, Shepley!
We got the breach.
We'll be okay as long as they stick to one tunnel.
Dr. Freeman, you take care of the turrets.
Now the key is just to use the right mouse button, not to use the left mouse button like I just did and screwed myself a bit, but one of these guys here will provide a medkit.
No offense, Freeman, but things were pretty quiet until you showed up.
See, there's that reference I was talking about before.
Come on, let's go.
All of a sudden Freeman shows up and a lot more antlions are coming. That's because he stepped on the grubs on the way here. Or I call them glowworms, but whatever. So I better move these turrets over to that red light. At least one to each red light pretty soon. Otherwise, I have airlines all over the place. But one red light is not a problem. 2 red lights is a big problem. Having 2 separate tunnels with 2 red lights each, that's a problem.
Forget it.
We got the breach. Hey, Doc, can you cover 24?
Now those guys are going crazy, getting all frantic. I think now we have all the tunnels lit up. Oh no, one's not lit.
Yeah, well, we all got 10. There's hundreds of them. Hey, Doc, you cover the breach. There's 12. We got 24. What's wrong with that?
I probably should have placed that turret in one of these more wider open tunnels, but oh, what I forgot to mention before is that for episode 2 and episode 1 of Half-Life 2, that Valve became the sole publisher
There can't be many more.
instead of
What the hell makes you think that?
for Half-Life
We
2.
got 12.
Incoming at 36.
Valve and Sierra Entertainment were the publishers, so I guess Valve became more established as a company, having accumulated even a greater amount of net assets and just finances, and it's able to become its own publisher as well. So its rise to fame, the company's rise to fame is only increasing. And that largely has to do with this series of That largely has to do with the Half-Life and Half-Life 2 series. But also other games like Team Fortress and Left 4 Dead series. Even Portal 2.
2 lights! We can't hold that much longer! We'll take 36! We have to watch all the towers, Freeman! We can do this, right, guys?
I don't think these guys can die because I've never seen them die.
Patch yourself up! Oh no!
And it looks like I lost both my turrets. Oh, he just said it. He just confirmed it. Uh-oh, 3 lights. I better save it.
I think we misunderestimated!
But sure enough, what comes through is not a hostile. It's actually the Vortigans.
3 lights! This is gonna be bad! Hey! Support! Yeah! I was trying to save you, Seth.
Our delay, regrettable. We killed many antlions, yet many more remain. We must attend to the Alex Vance. There is no time. More antlions approach. We shall quiet them.
Oh, this is the scene. The music starts and I mean, I got no armor of any kind. I don't even have, I'm almost close to full health, but my weaponry sucks. The weapons I have, they're not that good for like a massive swarm of allies. If I had a couple more SMG grenades, then I'd be alright. Just when you think that's the last one, they still keep coming from out of nowhere.
We have exhausted their
But that looks like that's the end of them. So
the Alex Vance. Their injuries are grave. This will necessitate deep submersion into vortices. Indeed. We require the larval extract. Oh, yes. The extract.
I gotta go on a journey.
Yes, agreed.
I will make the journey to seek the extract, deep within the nest, in the sacred nectarium. But I cannot hope to bring it back alone.
We must remain to keep the Alex Vance alive. Please, Freeman, join me. Yes, take the Freeman. Yes, there is no finer companion. Well stated.
But for the sake of time, we skipped ahead a bit, and what's coming after me is a formidable foe. I think this thing is called the Alien Guardian. Now in the mission, I'm not allowed to kill this thing. I just have to go to a certain part to activate the elevator and allow one of those Vortigern guys to come down, and he's going to extract some sort
I
of...
sense the Freeman down below. Activate the elevator that we may reconvene.
He's going to get some sort of something from the... It's like... I don't know how to explain it just yet. It'll come up once we get there with the Vortigern, but right now I just gotta figure out how to activate this elevator. I don't know how a barnacle can want to eat that. It's something made out of metal, but...
I descend. Abide a moment longer, Freeman, that we may proceed together. Freeman has done his task magnificently.
The scent of ripe perfection beckons. Follow Freeman while I track you to the source. You have done the hardest work, admitting entrance to this chamber. Truly, the life of
some kind of extract that he has to get.
Yes, whoa. Follow, Freeman. Such quantities of an army, such a heady aroma.
He's got to get some sort of extract from the larvae here. And this is what that ant lion, I believe it's called Guardian, protects. The larvae, ant lion larvae.
A bounty of larval extract. This should only take...
Yeah, that's what it's called, the larval extract.
Secretions of the finest quality. Let us return now to the Alex Vance.
I skipped ahead a bit. In between the scene where Alex Vance is on the table and then the Antlion Guardian comes to attack me. But in between those scenes, there's a lot of puzzles to solve.
Husbandry was once our ancestral practice. The creatures exude many valuable
But for the sake of time, I had to edit a lot of that out.
Is the most prized by far. It dissolves her false veils to divide the vortessence. All this you shall witness, men.
Her heart will stop. She ebbs. If we lose her, we lose
And we just
all.
come in the nick of time to save her.
Behold, the extract miraculous secretion.
Make haste.
Join now as we imbibe the extract. Yes. A human is needed. Agreed. Join us, Freeman.
I don't know what I can do with the gravity gun, but
We weave the Freeman's life with hers. Yes, there is a quickening. Hopes for this bond between you. Dr. Freeman. I
Here's the
realize
cutscene with
this
G-Man.
moment may not be the most convenient for a heart-to-heart, but I had to wait until your friends were otherwise occupied.
it seems like G-Man doesn't really
There
like
was
these
a
guys.
time they
This was
cared
also
nothing for
seen
Miss
in
Vance,
episode 1.
when their only experience of humanity was a crowbar coming at them down
In the beginning
a steel
cutscene.
corridor. When I plucked her from Black Mesa, I acted in the face of objections that she was a mere child and of no practical use to anyone. I have learned to ignore such naysayers when quelling them was out of the question. Still, I am not one to squander my investments, and I remain confident she was worth far more than the initial appraisal. That's why I must now extract from you some small repayment owed for your own survival. See her safely to White Forest, Dr. Freeman. I wish I could do more than keep an eye on you, but I have agreed to abide by certain restrictions.
Agreed to abide by certain restrictions.
No.
With
Listen
whom?
carefully, my dear.
That's the mystery of the
When you
G-Man. No
see
one
your
really knows which side he's on.
Father, relay these words. Prepare for unforeseen consequences.
And there's that reference to her father with an unfortunate end
She's
at the conclusion of Half-Life 2, Episode 2.
form has regained integrity. We have a very immeasurable loss.
Oh, God.
Lie still.
Oh my God. I thought for sure I was dead.
The Combine Hunter's caused traumatic injury.
A hunter. So that's what it was.
We knit shattered bone and restored circulatory integrity. Yet it was a free man who retrieved her vortessence.
Yeah, that's Gordon. How long have I been out?
A matter of hours.
Hours? We've got to get moving.
A moment longer.
But we have to get to White Forest. It's vital.
No fear. We will put you on the right road. Now, try carefully to rise.
Whoa. I don't know what you did, but I have a feeling I'm lucky to be
Now, this
here.
episode, I believe, was released in
I will
2007.
get you on the path to White Forest.
So episode 3 is somewhat due,
Next to me.
hopefully soon. And Alex Vance has been saved. I wanted to show
You are
that.
hunting for advisors.
And now we're going to journey,
Go safe travel.
both her and I, to the White Forest.
Look out there. Okay, Freeman.
Alright everyone, this concludes this video, and thank you all for watching. You all take care.